Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a BOXYCHARM unboxing. So this is the box for the month of April, and if you want to see what I got and how I felt about it, whether or not I'm going to keep using it, then just keep watching. The very first thing in the BOXYCHARM this month is, let's start with this product right here. This is the Elemis Superfood Cica Calm Hydration Juice. It says it is a super hydrating gel. This cooling hydrator packed with fruit, waters, and antioxidant rich. Cica helps to visibly calm skin. I haven't done anything super weird lately, but I'm breaking out and it's dry, so I'm super excited to use this. Now is definitely the perfect time to test it and see how hydrating it really is. Not a bad scent. It's definitely like not something I really enjoy, but it's not bad by any means. Feels really, really good on the skin. And I do feel like my skin, it definitely helps all the little dry patches around my mouth. This product right here runs for about $48. We are going to next use the Porefessional Pore Primer. So I have used this before. I wasn't a huge fan of it actually, so let's see if my opinion has changed. I'm gonna take about that much. I'm gonna first focus on the pores right here. It's where they tend to be the most noticeable for me. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more and focus it on all these acne spots just to try to hide them. The Benefit Causemetics Professional Face Primer quickly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines for smoother than smooth skin. Apply this silky, lightweight balm alone, under or over makeup. The translucent formula contains a vitamin E derivative known to protect skin from free radicals, and it is $32, and this is full size. Okay, I guess we'll just see what it looks like with foundation, which brings me to the next thing in our box is these little beauty blenders. Hank & Henry Midori Beauty Sponge Bundle. These beauty sponges are specifically designed to be versatile all-over sponges for liquid and cream application. They can be used wet for a sheer application or dry for fuller coverage, so we might do like half wet, half dry. We'll see. And it is $20 for that set. Okay, I've definitely never used a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, my apologies, this shape before. I'm definitely curious because I like a rounded beauty blender because I feel like it doesn't leave marks. It doesn't allow for that, and this has it. I guess we will just try these out and let you guys know. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. Right now, this is the color Cream Beige. And we will start off using it dry, since it said this is how we get the most coverage. So I was right. I feel like I'm getting like little lines when I'm blending from where there's lines in the beauty blender. So that does bother me a little bit. Not enough to not ever use this sponge ever again, but it is there. I'm gonna go wet this sponge off camera, and then I will do the other half of my face with it wet. Well, it definitely works a lot faster when it's wet. I mean, seriously, that was like half the amount of time that I spent on the right side of my face. I do think I can tell multiple differences. So with it wet, I really can see that it looks a little bit dewier on my skin than this side. This side is more natural / matte, and this one has a little bit of a sheen to it. I do prefer the more matte side finish wise. I don't know if I noticed too much of a difference on coverage wise. I do think that it's kind of hard because this side of my face, the side that I chose to do the more sheer route, is definitely more broken out, so I was going to put more coverage there anyways versus this side. In reality, I feel like I can see all these little spots just as much as I can see these spots. So yeah, use it dry, use it wet. In my opinion, I don't think one is way more better than the other option-wise. So I guess it just depends if you were on the go in your car. Okay, don't recommend doing your foundation in the car. If you don't want to get up and get your sponge wet, this one's great because you don't have to do that. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do another layer and then move on to concealer for the smaller sponge. This is my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium honey. We're going to first use it dry. Done with the first eye. So I actually don't love how small this is, just because I feel like I could have gone so much faster with a big beauty blender, and because it was so small I felt like it blended out my concealer, but then I had to go spend extra time blending my concealer to my foundation, whereas this big one just would have done it all in one. I can see where this would be nice if I had already done an extravagant eyeshadow look and then I was doing my complexion afterwards and I wanted a really specific line right up against that eyeshadow. I can see where I would use that, but we will go wet it and do the other eye and see how we feel. I think I like the wet side better just because I feel like it hydrated under my eyes, which I don't have dry under eyes, but I feel like a lot of people want a little bit more hydration under their eyes anyway, so they're probably going to want that wet beauty sponge to kind of just give a little bit of help where it can. So far I like them both when they're wet and not dry. This is really great for blending out the concealer on your nose though, that's nice. I did my brows, setting powder, bronzer, blush, and highlight, and now it is time for the eyeshadow. So we have this really cute 5-piece set. Let's see what it says. Lavish 5-piece neon eye brush collection, a must-have all-in-one cruelty-free makeup brush collection that includes essential eye brushes you'll need to achieve an everyday or more dramatic look. And this set is $29.99. Okay, so I am going to use the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I'm not going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. We're just here to see how the brushes work. So for this brush specifically, I do really like it as probably more of a adding depth kind of brush, like not my first shade, but my second, solely because I do have a lot of space up here. So I typically go in with a bigger brush. I typically use something about that big, just because as you can see, like that fills. That's a great like starting brush for me, whereas this is taking me more time because I'm having to just do extra work. But I know when I did my mom's makeup and when I do a lot of other people's makeup, they don't have this much space. I would probably go in with a brush this size. So yeah, it's great for probably other people and it's great for my second shade, but not for my first shade. Here is the finished look. So I finished my eyeshadow and then I did clear brow gel, mascara, and lips. So let's review the brushes. Y'all already heard me talk about this one right here. I do really like it and I plan on using it again. Then I went into this one. I think it works great for a brow bone highlight. It packed on my shimmer shade beautifully, as well as packing on that outer corner dark shade. I will use this again. Then I moved into this brush right here and I used it for my inner corner, which it did work for that. And then I used it underneath for my lower lash line. And I have to say it was really, really like tough. Like it hurt to blend out that lower lash color. So I probably won't use it again for that. I'll probably save it for my inner corner highlight, or maybe if I'm smudging out a eyeliner. So yeah, I will use this one again, but more carefully. And then I went to this right here and I used it to pretty much do eyeliner with a black eyeshadow shade. I think it worked great. I think if you want to use this to brush up your eyebrows and then maybe do like a powder, I think it'll work awesome for that. It is a fluffier brush, so I don't think you're gonna have very sharp lines. It's more of a soft, fluffier look. And then I used this last one for my lipstick. So I honestly never apply lipstick that way. I just wanted to use it and it did get the job done. But typically I would just use a lip liner and then put my lipstick on like normal. So I don't know how often I'm going to use this, but I'm going to keep it around on the off chance that I need it. So yeah. Lastly, the only other thing left in the box is this, and this is the original makeup eraser. Let me read about it real quick. The original makeup eraser, the Sunset Edition, is the #1 sustainable makeup remover in the world. Erase all makeup with just water. Erases waterproof mascara, eyeliner, foundation, and more. Made with premium patented polyester featuring millions of hair-like fibers that work as a suction for dirt, makeup, and oil. And it is $22 and it is full-sized. So I guess I will take all of my makeup off now. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and film my outro and my intro, and then I'm going to use this and be right back. So this is what it looks like. Super cute, really, really soft. I like that. How to use. Machine wash, hot with your towel load, fabric softener, dryer sheet, dryer safe. Soak in warm water, the warmer the better. Pro tip, use in sections. Wash approximately 1 to 2 times per week. Use the short fiber side to erase makeup in gentle circular motions, and flip to the long fiber side, the side with the tag, to exfoliate and continue in gentle circular motions. Okay. Well, I clearly did not machine wash this first, so that might affect the way that it works, but I'm just going to go ahead and use it anyways. I think I'm going to get a bowl of warm water and just do it right here so I can record how it goes. Gonna grab this and soak it in the water. I feel like this is gonna be a disaster. Okay, I'm wringing it out. I mean, that took it off. Maybe I shouldn't wring it out. Let's see. My only thing is I feel like I'm having to tug a lot at my skin to get it off. I'm about halfway down on this, so we're about to hear. Dripping down my chest, wow. Okay, we're gonna tackle the eyes. I'm getting this thing really, really soaking wet. Oh wow, I dripped so much water on my lap. Just kind of soaking it on my eyelashes. I'm shocked that that worked. I am truly shocked that that worked as well as it did. So I guess let's grab a makeup wipe and see how much is still left on my skin after that. Okay. That's insane. Barely any was left. I plan on using that product a lot. I'm gonna keep makeup wipes just because they're a little bit quicker and easier if something's just like a quick touch-up, but I think from now on I probably will use that at the end of the night. I think definitely using it over a sink with as much water on it as possible would get it off even easier, not as much scrubbing. 5 out of 5 on this month's BOXYCHARM. That's so exciting. I think that was the one that I was most impressed by. I mean, that's truly crazy. I've always seen those and I've never even really been interested in using it just because I thought that it was weird. This is it. Yeah, and I guess I am going to insert this into the film, so next you're going to see me do an outro and I'm going to act as if I didn't just do it, but yeah, just ignore that and act like I did. So here we are for the month of April, BOXYCHARM, and just keep in mind we do only pay $25 for the subscription, and this month's box added up to $152. So like I said, you only pay $25. So pretty much you got $127 worth of product for free. So I think that's really, really awesome. This box is a great way for you to get to try a lot of new products. I know I kind of overspend on things, so this is my way of controlling how much money I'm spending on makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm still shopping because I'm getting a lot of makeup each month, but I'm really not spending as much as I would like to be. I really, really love this month's BOXYCHARM. I feel like the Elemis hydration juice is really, really good. When I look at my makeup right now, even after putting powder on and everything, I don't see any dry spots whatsoever, and I had a ton of flaky kind of skin going on beforehand. Sorry, that sounded really gross, but my skin was really dehydrated and it did not look good, so I do feel like this really helped. I'm excited to keep using it. As for the Porefessional, I don't know why I didn't like this originally. It's been a really long time since I tried it. Maybe it just didn't work with me then, but I feel like my skin looks really nice. I can barely see my pores. They look so filled and my skin looks smooth, so I will be using this as well. The little sponges. So I don't know how often I'm going to pick these up. I do have a ton of beauty blenders and different beauty sponges on backup for whenever one goes bad. So I don't know how often I'm going to pick these up again. I'm going to keep them just in case I need it, but in reality it kind of drove me insane having the little lines, but they are nice. If you already got it in your BOXYCHARM, definitely don't throw it away. Like, use it. It's good. I just don't know if I'll go out of my way to buy them again after this. The eyeshadow brushes, they worked great. I think it's awesome kit for just on the go, for travel. You can get whatever look you want. I feel like my eyeshadow looks really, really blended and pretty. So excited about that. I will be reusing it. And lastly, the makeup eraser. I will keep you guys updated on how that goes. So that is the video for today, you guys. I hope you really liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified for any upcoming videos that I post. Please comment and please share. I am looking forward to hanging out with you in our next video. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, just let me know. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so the next thing in this box that we are going to use, oops. Okay, so, I hate when I say that. The Porefessional, okay, the Porefessional primer from Benefit. Instantly appear, oops. Wow, that's off to a rough start. Okay. Oops, sorry. The Benefit Causemetics Porefessional Face Primer quickly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines. Gosh, man, I'm struggling today. The Benefit Causemetics. The next thing in our box. So, this is the April BOXYCHARM. It cost, so if you want to see what came in this box's, So for the month of April's BOXYCHARM, we, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ugh.